Want a live interview with Viral Hip Hop News? Email me, Sam Ant, at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com. Let's go.
So after the Dame Dash interview on the Breakfast Club, that almost got 4 million views. It was fireworks, man.
Yeah.
Now he's bringing a lawsuit against the Breakfast Club over defamation claims, bro. I'm like, it's just, man, Dame. Like, I'm starting to equate him to is the new Charleston White. And I mean that is because it's like now it's just about being a crash out and making yourself relevant enough to get interviews. Saying what you going like, all right, I'm just going to embrace this role of being the bad guy that's going to talk shit, talk about Jay-Z, this, that, just get these interviews. Because he pops up on another show and he's talking about this. And really, it's like bitching to me. Like, you went up on this show, things didn't go like you thought it was going to go. Now you're bringing a defamation suit against him? What's your thoughts?
I knew we were going to talk about it. I knew we had to talk about it. I knew I had to talk about it, whether we talked about it or not. But it's tough talking about Dame now because this dude has fell so far from grace. It is absolutely pathetic, man. And the hypocrisy that he comes with, it pisses you off a little bit. Like you got this brother from Harlem talking about all this street shit. He went on there and called, and we are no Charlemagne apologists. Never met the dude, not the biggest fans of him, right? Not recently. He went on there and called him gay, called him all this shit. You know what I mean? They was going blow for blow, talking shit. This is what we do. This is what we used to do, right? And now all of a sudden, because he may have hit you better or the headlines, now you suing. And I don't even think it's a personal thing. I think, like you said, he just kind of now he's starting to get a little bit adjusted to what the internet is. And he's like, oh shit, well, if I say anything wild or I say this or I say that, I'm gonna get more attention and somebody else is gonna interview me. And we don't do interviews anymore on the strength. We always throw money in somebody's pocket. So I'm gonna get paid to do some of these interviews and say this wild shit. Fuck it. What else I got to lose? F it. You know what I mean? I'm not proud enough to sit back and not say anything. I'll talk about Jay-Z. I'll sue this. I'll do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the wave. This is where people are going. People are throwing out bread. Even I seen Cameron. He took out his little man purse and hit Adrian Broner off with some bread. This is what people are doing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So he's smart in that regards. You know what I mean? If you going bankrupt and you need money, he's going to do what he has to do to make money. But when you look at the move, it couldn't be more pathetic. It couldn't be more hypocritical. It couldn't be more pussy. It couldn't be less Harlem. You know what I mean? So it's just so completely opposite of what Dame Dash supposedly represents and what he's supposed to be out here putting his name on and being a boss. I ain't no boss to sue for defamation when y'all was going tit for tat up there on an interview. Y'all was going at each other. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was men doing men shit, but apparently not, man. And I don't know if there's any validity to it. Obviously, he's doing it. It's everywhere, but I don't know how far it goes, is what I have to say, because I don't think he has any legs to stand on when it comes to it.
Nah, and people was kind of calling it a Chat GPT lawsuit. Chat GPT. Like, people was crazy. And anybody that's respected, they don't even have to be personalities, but that like maybe business people or into things. I kind of listen to their take on it, and everybody kind of sees like, damn, you full of shit, dog.
Sad.
It's sad. We see the thing about we're intelligent people. Something about these, and I hate to say New Yorkers, but people like Dame, I'll say, that talk real fast like a snake old self, and they feel like they can get shit over on you. And if they talk real fast, if they insult you, if they, use a couple big words, they feel like you're not really understanding the same through their bullshit. When it's like we done seen it all. It's like we went to LA for the BET Awards, and LA dudes thought they was gonna hustle us and shit or something like that. It's like, dog, we done seen everything. We done it all, seen it all. You're not going to get nothing new over him. And that's what I feel like Dame, Dash is. He's salty right now, and he's in a situation that doesn't look good for his image. So now he's trying to rectify that. But we all see it. It's like you bleeding out and telling me you're okay.
All right.
Oh, like you're bleeding out, dog. Let me get you some help.
Right.
I'm all right, dog. Fuck that hospital shit. I don't go to the hospital. It's the white man's hospital. Then I like how he tried to use the race. Yeah, he tried to use he used the whole race bait thing to flip in and talk about how they interview white guests. And like, you're not as cunning as you think you are, Dame Dash.
At all.
You're turning into like a Umar Johnson type guy. You're only sitting down with people. And I'll give him his credit. He did go to the Breakfast Club. Yeah. And they did grill him. But who after that are you going to go to that's going to grill you and really push back? You gonna threaten to punch him in the face?
Right.
Because some guys are gonna jump up and fight you.
Right.
I'll say, "What's good, nigga?"
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So that's not the way, you know, a CEO or businessman. You know, you should have emotional intelligence. You should know how to hold your emotions. And they say the tongue is mightier than the sword. They chopped your head off in that conversation, but you want to beat him up though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Question his manhood. Are you going at envy trying to now we flexing on cribs? That's a hurt individual right there. That looked like somebody that lost the fight and they doing everything they can to prove that they won that shit. Or they want to run it back now because they got their ass whipped. Now, like, nah, let's run it back. Now let's run it back. I ain't running shit back. It's over. You know what I mean? A salute to the Breakfast Club. 4 million views. Word. That's what we wanted. You know what I mean? I'm glad they did the interview. And Dame should have just left it at that. You know what I'm saying? Because surprisingly, a lot of people after that interview were still on Dame Dash's side. A lot of people were looking at Dame like he cooked the Breakfast Club. I didn't see it. Not with my two fucking eyes. I seen something completely opposite. But put the thing up and people were disagreeing like, nah, you need to watch it again. You need to get your eyes checked. Dame cooked him. You don't know what he was talking about. Blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. I'm saying that to say that he still had a lot of supporters after that interview. So he could have just left it at that. What are you feeling about? Because he said, as soon as he said debt dash, you see that whole motherfucker's mood just go whoop, and it changed. Like, I got your ass. Yep, debt dash. And everybody laughed at him and he got hurt from it. Now he's
Yeah. And he even talked about one clip, his sneakers. He was like, they said my sneakers is dirty. So, you know, now it's gonna be a headline. My sneakers now it's in the algorithm, my sneakers is dirty. People gonna think my sneakers is dirty. Like, niggas, you that fucking petty?
That's his favorite word now, algorithm.
Yeah, like, are you that petty? And you know, and my man told me, he was like, man, why y'all go so light on Dame Dash? One of the things I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, bro, I was like, we try not to really go in on people like that.
Try
because it's still a level of respect, you know, there. But at this point, it's like, I don't give a fuck. No, it's like, yo, I gotta keep first thing, we gotta keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
We could come over here and say, oh no, just keep it real. Like, it's not gonna hurt us.
Right.
You might say, oh, I'm not fucking with that channel no more. I don't give a shit.
Fuck with
us. That's why I don't watch this channel. Or, you know, y'all tell you saying something. All you gonna do is get a comment or two.
Yep.
Like, so, and these people only respect that in this industry. They don't respect if you big them up and talk nice about them. You'll get farther disrespecting them, dragging them, then in your inbox and shit. That's how this industry goes. That's never been our forte.
Right.
But that we know that's what can get you the type of attention that you want. You know, but with that being said, still 100% real, uncensored conversation. Like, there's no script here.
Nope.
We're not even talking about this. We just go in here and say, I ask a question and we just give our true opinions.
Get it popping. Always have.